Hey, Taurus. Welcome to your November 2022 Spirit Messages Channeled Guidance. I am Chula of Chula Chakras, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Chula's Chariot. If you're new here, let me know. Tap in with me if you're live. I would love to hear from you. Leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. It's very new, and I'll be providing a lot of content here for all the zodiac signs, channeled messages. I am a life coach, Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive, and I'm here to bring your highest good and messages for uplifting November 2022. So whatever comes up, whether it's career, we'll talk about love, we'll talk a lot about tarot, as well as I'll pull some oracle messages for you as well, and magic words, some crystal cards, just a lot of new energy. So I'm just cleansing this space and thanking you to be here. Really grateful for the messages that will come up for you. So yeah, Taurus, let's get into it. November, we have a full moon in your sign happening on November 8th, and a lot of really, changes for the fixed signs. Taurus, you're a fixed sign, and we're going to see what comes up. I also have the Wisdom of Avalon. We'll talk about some oracles, and I'm really just going to give you a storyline for your month of November. So let's get started. If you are here and you are Taurus Sun, welcome. Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, Taurus Venus, Mars, North Node, you're all welcome. Cross watchers, you're welcome. Leave what doesn't resonate, take with you what does, and let's get started. I'm going to just ask my spirit guides, as well as your spirit guides, Taurus, to come through so we can get a great message here. I would love to get some cards here for Taurus in this new energy for November. So welcome to November. We're in Scorpio season, your opposite sign, and the sister sign. So Taurus, you're very similar to Scorpio, and I'll let you in on a little secret. I am a Scorpio, but I have a Taurus moon and a Taurus rising, so we are gang. I'm really grateful to bring in messages for you and just see what November has in store. I know that this is kind of the end of the year, getting ready for to start a 7-year. This was a 6-year Taurus, and we are really excited to bring in these messages. Spirit is here now, and we are going to get started here. So this is for Taurus. Thank you so much, Spirit. Any guidance for Taurus in November? Thank you. And can I please get confirmation on these cards for Taurus, please? Thank you, Spirit. So grateful. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. And I'd like to get another card. We're going to start off with 3, and then we'll build our way up here. Taurus. Okay. So Taurus, we have listened to your intuition. This is very, very powerful information for you because your intuition is all about the High Priestess. Now, with this eclipse season happening, it really is going to put you in a mode of intuitive thoughts. Now, all of us are intuitive. All of us have the ability to tap into psychic powers. But for you, the High Priestess is just allowing you to really uncover so much more that your intuition is guiding to tell you. Maybe there's been some things in your life where you're like, oh, I knew that I shouldn't have, or I knew that this was going to happen, and that really is about you saying, like, let's not second guess ourselves. The High Priestess is really about just allowing things to come to her, sitting in her high throne, and really knowing that your intuition is going to be popping in Scorpio season. So with this full moon in your sign, you will also get information on things that are going to be happening for you. And it's going to be a positive thing, because I feel like, the 6 of Cups comes up for you. So a lot of memories of love, a lot of things that how it used to be, maybe strolling down memory lane. I feel like, your karma has really taken a turn because you have really put yourself first in a lot of energies. And it really is about, reminiscing a little bit, but also planning ahead to know that this is not exactly, the story that you want to build for yourself. So you are taking your power back. I feel like this is a theme already starting off with the signs, because I have seen intuition pop up in a different way, even in Aries. So maybe you have some Aries placements as well. But this is really about, some candle magic I'm hearing. So light a green candle for healing for your heart, because I did receive the 3 of Swords for you. And this is really about heartache and loss. Maybe you went through something something that, in your love life, or maybe even in a friendship that you lost, maybe you just didn't see eye to eye, or people just kind of like reveal their true colors in Scorpio season, in eclipse season. Things are really about like, eclipsing out of your life. And that can really happen a lot when you tap into, knowing that fate will take the wheel and destiny is always at hand. So it's like, you know what? The heartache and loss is absolutely, something that we have to, find strength from. And just to know that, I feel like because it came after memories of love, I feel like it's something that's in your past right now and that you're still healing from. So I'm going to tap into the oracle here and see what else comes up. And we will talk about love. I'll ask spirit to guide you here in the month of November, Taurus, because it is going to, I feel like a lot of you are walking away from something that isn't serving you. I feel like, yeah, the Five of Cups, the Devil card, a lot of things that maybe were tempting you and bringing you to, just not of your energy. Maybe you were absorbing, yeah, the Eight of Swords and the Devil. You were absorbing things that just, kind of bound you up and just like you needed to release, whether it was just substances, toxic energy, toxic people, toxic relationships. But yeah, there's a new beginning here for you, Taurus. So let's tap in and see what we need to know. So the High Priestess is here, memories of love, and the Three of Swords. So why? Okay, so we do have the Nine of Wands coming up. Why the Nine of Wands, Spirit? After the heartache and loss, this is a good sign. This is about really, taking your power back. And that. Ooh, okay, sorry, that is wrong. But yeah, and if you'd like to get a personal from me, all you have to do is go to the description box below and book with me on my website. My website is chulachakras.com. I would love to connect with you. I am always accepting new clients, and I have several different services. So let's tap into Taurus here for the month of November and your beautiful sign, Taurus. Let's just see why the Nine of Wands, Spirit. Thank you so much. If you can show us what Taurus needs to hear and see for the energy of November. Now, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone, but take what feels good. Take what you feel like, okay, this is for me. This is my energy. So Taurus, you are really going through a transformational time. And yeah, you have Judgment after the Nine of Wands. So I'm feeling like there were some things that you had to look away from, but also to step into your power, to, raise up into knowing that your angel guides are with you and they're giving you strength to see. Yeah, you have the Star card coming up right after that. So, the worst is behind you. It's just about getting over that heartache and loss, getting over like the way that you thought things were. Maybe somebody treated you a way that you just felt like wasn't, worthy, that you weren't, really valued the way that you were supposed to. Now, in Taurus, you are ruled by the energy of being valued, like it's not always about material things and not always about comfort with Taurus, but it's also about, patience and planning and being solid and knowing the true value in something. With Scorpio, it's like, what you value as well. So it's like in this scorpionic energy, it really is about you tapping into knowing that, what, I value myself. I value my love that I give. And if someone is going to disrespect me, it's time to move on and just leave the rest behind. It really is about knowing that you have what it takes to step into your power that way. It really is that you had to get your defense up, is what I'm hearing, just looking at the description, because I wanted to know that, this is about strength and courage as well. So stand your ground and really, develop what you need to develop, because maybe there will be people coming in your atmosphere in the month of November to kind of like shake and break you up. But you are really leading off this reading with the High Priestess. So it really is about intuition, knowing that, the memories and the love that you had is really caused you heartache and loss. So it really is about you stepping into knowing that, what, you got to be courageous. But when the Judgment comes up and the Star follows, it means that, maybe you're dealing with an Aquarius, or perhaps, an Aquarius will come into your life and kind of change things up for you. I also feel that, it's about hope. It's about, the new horizon and knowing that your wishes will be granted, but also knowing that, you're taking this time to see, how you can grow from your heart and heal from your heart, because your angels are really guiding you. They're giving you very clear messages. And as long as you're tapping into spirit and taking like the candle magic, like I said, or just like saging and taking baths and taking time to do self-care, which I know you can do, which I know that you're very into doing. So let's tap in here and see what else comes up for Taurus in the month of November. So thank you for joining me. I'm Chula of Chula Chakras, and welcome to Chula's Chariot. I'm so grateful for your support. So we do have the raven that comes up, so another another bird spirit for you. And the raven is so dope because it's really about magic, synchronized energies, synchronistic events. And there's no such thing as coincidence. When you work with spirit or you're just like a spiritual person, you're like, what, that's not a coincidence. This is actually real life, and it's synchronized with what I'm doing. So maybe you're thinking something or of someone and they end up like arriving on your path, or your dreams are coming very vivid or coming true, if you see a raven. But this is very scorpionic. So, it's very nice to see this coming up for you in the month of Scorpio. We do have Sagittarius at the end of the month, but we're going to rock with Scorpio all month until, what is it, like the 22nd. So it really is about magic, and after the star, you have the raven. So you're really tapping into the magic of your life. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have fear, but it's upside down. So I feel like there's no more fear. I think that you're letting go of what you were fearful of. There were things maybe in your workplace or maybe just in your life in general that really just didn't sit with your energy well, and you were kind of like being in a fearful position. But now you've kind of seen that light and you've turned over the heartache, and you've realized that the loss was actually giving you the more strength to like keep your defenses up and just move towards that judgment and the star, because it really gives you more perspective of the magic that you're creating in your life. You're very powerful. You're a very magical person. You have a lot of solid ground energy to tap into, and the fear that you were experiencing was only setting you back. So I'm also guided, like I'm going to keep with the same decks for the signs all this month, but I have been guided to use my goddess and archangel deck for you, Taurus. So let's see what else comes up here. And we will get a crystal card. So welcome. Okay. Oh, card down. Let's see. So the month of November, it is about cycles and rhythms for you. So Maeve comes in, and for you to take your leadership as well. So it's about you honoring the cycles of your body. Maybe you had to like kind of adjust to certain health things that are going on, and actually just aligning with your chakras and going with the flow. Scorpio is a water sign, and you can really thrive well because it is your sister sign. You have a lot of similarities to Scorpio, and it's really about your energy levels and your emotions. So there will be emotional purges happening in that full moon in your sign, November 8th. So just prepare for that. Like if it's coming on, it's okay to honor those, but don't stay in a lower vibration this month, because you are absolutely going to be in a leadership position, especially by the end of the month, I'm hearing. So it's time for you to assume your leadership power and position and just continue to lovely guide others. People look for you for solid advice. They lean on you for things when you need a lot of support. So you will receive the support from your community, your family, your friends. It's just about letting go of that fear and just like knowing that fear came up upside down. So it really shows me all the hard rocks and the things that you had experienced, this heartache and loss. It's really about stepping into your power and just going through those cycles and rhythms, knowing that, it's time to receive blessings, receive things in your life that are a lot more clear to you, Taurus, because it's like now or never. Like we have a lot of things to get ready for, and your wounds are healing. You have a lot of potential to heal in November. So around you, it really is about rejuvenating and bringing comfort. What you love to have comfort around you. So being in a comfortable atmosphere is going to help you, penetrate these new blessings. And, tapping into the high priestess when she kicks off your reading, it really shows me that you're in a position to learn so much more about your inner self, your inner guidance, and just being in that position, but not judging yourself, not judging others. When judgment comes up, it's important to know, and I'm just skimming through some of this because it's really about only, compassion and love and desire to be with better people, better places, attracting, the people that are meant for you. And as well as, like, I feel like I've been seeing that theme a lot where it's like, we're not, you know, chasing, we're replacing. So whatever is like gone away from you, you're not chasing it. You're just kind of like, peace out. Like, I understand that this is the cycle that I had to release. And now I'm standing in my power so I can attract and really just replace that old toxic energy or a person, place, or thing with something that really resonates with your spirit now. We change all day, every day. And this is what I tell my clients or just my people in general is like, I'm not the same person I was 2 days ago, 2 years ago. We're always changing and evolving, even as spiritualists and as guides and intuitives. We never stay the same. We come here for an assignment on earth to just really transform ourselves. And in Scorpio season in November, you will be transforming. Okay, so let's see what else comes up for love for Taurus. Oh, hi, Carmen. Thank you for being here. Yes, Taurus gang. Hi, Danielle. Thank you so much. Very happy to bring in these messages. I will be doing the 6 signs of the zodiac today, and then tomorrow I'll be doing the last 6 signs, and then I'll be doing some new content as well. So I'm going to fill this page and channel up with a lot of content. So thank you, Tauruses, for stepping in the house with me. Love to see the squad come through. Hi. Thank you so much. So let's see what we have for love. If you're interested in a love reading, let's see what comes up for you with love. Taurus, November 2022, what to expect, what energy to tap into here for your beautiful messages for November. Taurus gang, Taurus moon, sun, and rising. So just have no fear. We're going to close it off with the crystal card as well as a magic word. So really happy to bring this information to you. If you want to become a part of my Facebook squad, I've been rocking with Facebook for a long time, and I've just made a transition here to YouTube. Chula Chakras is my page. I'm on Instagram, Chula_chakras. I'm on Twitter, Chula Chakras. Ooh, ooh. So let's see. Okay. Oh my goodness. So interesting. Same cards that Aries got. So Taurus, I feel like maybe you have some Aries placements, or if maybe are in a first house or something like that. So you received, and I've seen it this way, 3 of Swords as well as the 4 of Pentacles. So you went through some heartache. Maybe a third-party situation, maybe just some darkness, maybe some arguing, maybe some not seeing eye to eye if you're already in a relationship. But just be aware that if someone is going to approach you in the month of November, to really start off with your intuition. It really is a ongoing theme here. And I feel like, with Aries getting the same cards, you see me shuffling up and just praying. So it really does give you that absolute energy of knowing that, because you're so close to Aries as well, maybe it's just kind of bleeding through. But the energy here is the 4 of Pentacles, knowing that, you're going to sit into, a solid ground. But I also feel like, there are people that can be jealous of your solid energy, perhaps your coin, perhaps, the luxury that you enjoy. So really keep things to yourself in the month of November and really just heal that heartache and loss. Maybe you were planning something to happen and it just didn't go as you wanted. And that's okay, because it was called spiritual intervention, divine intervention. And, just looking into this, I'm just going to see what else comes up for you just in this message here, knowing that, it takes a lot of courage for you to stand in your power. You've been busy like balancing things is what they're saying. So, when you collect your money or your material things, it really is about you to put things in order to stay stable. So some of you have been working really hard and you just can't relax. So I want you to know that, like, maybe you've had some heartache, maybe you've had some disappointment, and you just threw yourself in your work. But it is about not always making money. It's about you being happy. And, yeah, of course, like, we have to survive. We have to, like, stay strong. But, like, put yourself into the positions and the projects that really bring you happiness and that bring you, joy in a way where it's like, all right, like, I might not be making like tons of bread for this, but it's absolutely my passion. So don't forget your passions in the month of November while you're healing through this heartache. Be careful of anybody putting you in a third-party situation. You ain't having that, Taurus. You feel me? Like, it's not going to happen. So really stay true. And if you maybe are the one that's kind of looking outside or trying to get a third-party thing going, really take heed at that, and just know that, the heart heartache and the loss is actually going to bring you into a better energy. So the bottom of the deck is the Tower. Again, I feel like Aries got the same kind of reading. So you may want to check into Aries reading if you have Aries placements. And yeah, you're going through a death. You know, the Tower and the Death card coming up. This really means that there was something that had to be closed out of your life, eclipsed out of your life. So you will have a powerful eclipse, but it's only going to put you in a position where you need to be to rise higher, to stand true to who you are. And, you know, that Tower moment, it's like, it looks scary to most people, but it's like, yo, burn it down, just like the phoenix, so I can rise up, clear my path. You know, the death also brings rebirth. And that's what Scorpio is about. You connect to Scorpio on a deep level because you understand the cycles of the transformation of death and rebirth. And you will experience that in the month of November. So really, you know, just stay true to you. Know that, you know, the star comes up for you. So I do see some hopes and wishes coming in fruition to you. Let's get a crystal card, Spirit, for Taurus. Okay, so we have grounding and also red chakra energy, root chakra energy. This is the Queen of Hearts. So this is really beautiful. It's red tiger eye. So you may be familiar with regular tiger eye, but this is also red tiger eye. And it really does help you have confidence in your pursuits, in your relationships, as well as motivation and vitality. So this spiritual energy is really deep. And if you want to grab a red tiger's eye, I feel like this will really help you in the month of November. So if you don't get it, you know, just vibe on this energy. You can always look up the properties of this and just know that, you know, your root chakra really needs to feel safe and secure and grounded in this time, because it's really about you knowing that you're at the right place at the right time, and that you no longer have fear of why this had to happen or why it didn't happen, and just really going with motivation into your highest hopes and your highest dreams, and just leaving the rest behind. You know, sometimes we have to really clean the slate and let the past go. So let's get a beautiful magic word for my Tauruses. Taurus, inspiration. So this is a time for you to be inspired. This is a time for you to really, you know, inspire yourself into knowing that, you know what, I'm finding inspiration in just the littlest things, the smallest things that bring me, you know, happiness and fulfillment, whether it's just like watching something that brings you peace, or, you know, working on a hobby, or just doing things, you know, that help you stay inspired, writing, reading, just really educating yourself to be inspired on the things that you really want to see happen in your life. Maybe there's a new project that you want to start in November, and it's like go time to do that. You know, I feel like because you're healing from some kind of heartache and loss, it's really about you really having an inspiration. So I'll read here what this is about. It really is about manifesting. So like in the full moon, you may not manifest so much, but it really is about you being open to be inspired by spirit. And yeah, writing and meditation, absolutely. And that's so big because it's about you making positive, creative changes so you can refocus on what you have to, you know, be inspired by. And it's about asking for new direction and opening up to new ideas, divine assistance, energies that really are important to you. So ask for help from other dimensions, ask spirit to move through you and guide and protect you. It's time for you to allow the spark of spirit to penetrate any of those old habits so you can wash that away. So maybe you're looking to do a new diet, maybe you're, you know, more interested in veganism, or maybe you're more interested into working out, or just really taking care of your body and your chakras. And it's really about you kind of, you know, validating what the opportunities are to absolutely inspire yourself. And when you start aligning, you inspire others. So it really is a win-win situation. But always remember to allow others the freedom of choice in all situations, because you're about to breathe in your blessings and your inspiration. So do breath work, do sound bath healing. I will be offering this on my channel very soon, where I'll do like a healing sound bath for the collective, and I'll do a lot of things like that. So really take this supernatural influence for you to be inspired by, and really just, you know, be prepared for a very healing and transformational November. The High Priestess, the Six of Cups, the Three of Swords, but we also have the Nine of Wands, Judgment, the Star, Four of Pentacles, we have, you know, the raven. So you may be seeing ravens, you may be seeing beard spirits, whether it's a hawk, an eagle, a crow, a raven. Just know that it's magical. I see the number 10. So you may be seeing 1010, 111. Listen to your intuition, listen to your power, and just know that you're going through cycles and rhythms, but you are in a position to take leadership by the end of the month. So you can do that and really heal your heart, heal yourself, and just heal the emotions that you've had to actually endure. And it's actually going to make you a better person and coming out very victorious in the month of November. So thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Danielle. Yes, it happens to, you know, resonate with you. Thank you. Please press like or subscribe. I will be back with weeklies. I'll probably start doing dailies for individual signs. So stay tuned, hit the bell notification so you can get notified when I do go live for your sign. I also do, you know, full signs, like all signs. So thank you again for being here. If you want a personal, the description is in the box below. I'm Chula of Chula Chakras, and thank you for being here at Chula's Chariot. Until the next time, peace and many blessings. Bye, Taurus.